Oh, you gonna wave at me? You know you're supposed to bring me in. I need my height. Girl, I come on and hit your head off. And you turn my mic on.
What's up, everybody? You are tuned into WTNT's Killing the Streets. It is one of my favorite segments we got going on right now. It is Love and Relationships. With your boy, Papa Smurf.
So, I'm loud. We're going to jump right into this. It's a topic that is an age-old topic. It never goes out of style. We're always discussing it. When people get together, and in that situation, you have one who is a powerhouse and one that may not be as strong, or vice versa. Or they both may be powerhouses just with different types of income or different assets, I should say. Different networks, different values. Basically,
oh, here we go.
No, the question of the day in love and relationships is to prenup or not to prenup. That is the question.
To prenup.
To not prenup.
Okay, well, go ahead and explain.
You go first.
You want me to go? You want Q to go?
You to go.
Okay.
He objected.
I think for me, because of, and I don't say this in a boastful way, but you take it how you will, because of who I'm becoming. No.
Sounds boastful.
I mean, that's why I say you take it how you take it. But I don't know. I just feel like be smart with your mind. I'm a businessman first. And I love love. I do believe in being, all of that deep in love. Y'all know I'm the love fanatic. Like, I love to see people in love. But I love to see people do business at the same time. Because if not, then you're going to go through a situation like Mary J. Blige and her husband. He wants almost $175,000 a month from her right now. So it's that type of stuff that, okay, why were you really here? Were you really here because I was paying your bills and you were employed, or was really popping? Because you can pay somebody to the lifestyle that they have become accustomed to.
Right.
Like, you can be from the sticks and back in Jubilee, but because I got you up here in Buckhead and you boom, 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 all this criff craft and carrying on, now you just think you are high and mighty. I'm just like, wait a minute. Like, that ain't the person who I fell in love with. So I guess for me and my house, and for me, I don't mind, to be honest, and my friends tell me all the time, I'm a low-key sugar daddy. I don't mind taking care of people. I really don't. I don't mind taking care of people because my heart is huge. My heart is humongous. But at the same time, I feel like let's just go ahead and sign it, because when I marry, I don't want to get a divorce. I don't want to break up. So I know a lot of people, I know that may sound like it's contradicting itself, but for me, it's just like, let's just go ahead and get the business out the way so that we, let's go ahead and be in love. We're not breaking up. So why you even worried about it? Why you pressed about it?
That was my point. So go ahead, Randy. No, my point was to counteract what you just said. Go ahead. Let me see what you got to say.
I'm just, well, you guys know I'm the voice of the hopeless romantic. In saying that, I strongly believe that putting forth a prenup or signing or suggesting a prenup is almost like what you said. He's looking for the worst to happen.
Right.
It's like you're preparing for the worst. And I understand people want to be prepared, but every situation is not the same. If you go in thinking negatively, if you go in possibly saying, oh, we might not make it, you gonna have half of my money, you gonna do this, and I want you to come in with what you came in with and leave what you come in with. But what you have to realize, once you become a couple, once you become married, you're one.
Right.
But
it's no, I didn't cut you off. It's no I in that team. So whatever you made while we're together, that's our money. And you don't know how people contribute to the money you made. When Mary J. Blige and her husband got together, you don't know how many lyrics he helped her write. You don't know how many gigs he helped her book.
That's why you put him as down as a writer, or that's why you put him down as a lyricist. But that's
different, because it's just like, have you guys seen Tyler Perry's Why Did I Get Married To?
Mm-hmm. Talking about Janet Jackson.
Right, Janet Jackson and her husband, when he asked for a certain amount of money, and she was like, you didn't write any book. And he was like, I sit up with you going through ideas with books. I wrote this. You took some from this. And it was like, at this time, I'm not trying to be petty, but you with this prenup, you telling me what I can and can't have. Now you're forcing my hand to say, well, let me pull up a checklist of what I did do to get a part of something that we built together.
Well,
Hold on, before you go.
No.
It's his turn. Stop being rude.
No, but I just have to piggyback on just one quick
Go Piggy.
This little piggy went to the market.
The thing when you said, why y'all done made me lose my train of thought messing with y'all.
Enrique.
Dang.
Okay. When I decided to pose this question, I was kind of on the fence about it because I felt that it's a double-edged sword. And when I'm thinking about it, I always say, if I decide to do a prenup, then I'm looking for the worst to happen. And it's almost like when Christians say, I walk by blind faith until I have to use that blind faith. So if you're in love and you don't look for the love to ever end, then you should not be looking for a prenup. Because a prenup is saying, I love you, but just in case, but we're not going to break up, but just in case. I just think that it's kind of a catch-22 with that situation. So for me, in my situation, I would probably never, ever do a prenup. Even though they said never, ever, I'm just saying, for speaking right now, I probably wouldn't. Because if we got together and I loved you so much at that time that I wanted to be with you and shower you with the world, I don't want to take those things away from you. I don't want to, I want you to still be happy. And, y'all know how I am about my religion.
You don't want to be an Indian giver.
Right. And I feel that with my religion, if God brings me to it, he's going to bring me through it. So if we're together and he sees fit to remove you from my life, then he'll also see fit for me not to have to pay you what you're asking for if that's what you're asking, because everything is going to be aligned with him.
I knew what I was going to say. My thing is with it, I know what I am saying, but my heart is so big, even though I do get a prenup, even though we split, boom, 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 boom. And if I know I'm the breadwinner, I'm not just going to be like, well, first of all, let me say this all depends on what you did or what happened or why the split up. But even then, I'll be like, okay, here, take this, boom. So I'm just not going to be like, well, you get out and you leave what you came with. Because I know there's plenty of nights where, if I'm up hosting, acting, whatever, even the simple thing, because I'm a simple guy. The things like rubbing my feet, rubbing my back, those are the things that keep me going, and I can get up the next morning to get back to the money or get back to the grind or whatever it is. So, so I can agree with you with writing the lyrics or throwing out ideas and boom, 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 boom. But my heart and the type of person that I am, I would be like, all right, I know you, well, we both want nothing because, you know what I'm saying, it ain't like I'm boom, 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 but I'll give you a little something to go out the door with. Little trick-or-treat bag.
I feel like a prenup is kind of like a slap in the face because it's basically trying to tell you, this is what you got with me, and if you leave, I'm taking what I got with me, so you might as well stay with me. Or it's like a final step to be petty, to be like, oh, you gonna do this? But just know, when you leave, you ain't got nothing. Right. Kind of like you watch reality.
To the left.
You watch reality TV with Jocelyn and Stevie. The one thing that he kept holding over her head was without me, you gonna go back to the strip club. And that was almost like his prenup to her, to be like, you're nothing without me. And I look at a prenup being like that when you do see normal people, middle class or lower class, high class, whoever you may be, get into a relationship with a A-list celebrity or whatever, you're quick to throw a prenup up because you want to remind me, before me you was nothing, and if you leave, I'm keeping. That's how I'm just saying. This is me,
right?
Because if you're telling me that you love me, and you're bringing me into your life, and you're gifting me with what you've been blessed with, and you're telling me if anything happens to where you divorce me, that I'm gonna have to go back to where I came from. When you love me, you share everything with me. Exactly. I'm not trying to take anything away from you, but just know once we got together, we started building.
Exactly.
I agree with that. I definitely agree, but the business hat of me is just like, no.
But see, I think that I understand you wanting to do a business situation along with your relationship, but that's not going to work because we already know you can't do business
or a relationship.
Right, you can't.
Money
I disagree.
Will break up any relationship. You've always heard, don't mix business with friendship.
No,
you
that's
already
just like,
know that.
But that's just like people say you can't do business with your friends. I disagree. If the business is done right, then the business will never affect the friendship. I have plenty of friends that I have done business with.
They say that to say, which one do you treasure more? Because when you do get into
I treasure both more.
No, because
my coins and my friends.
No, because what you just said, Q, is that you treasure your business more. Because if your friend comes and maybe half-stepping or maybe not know as much as you do about the business, then you're going to choose the business over them. And that's where it says don't mix business with friendship, because you knew who your friend was, but now that they're half-stepping because they're not meeting your your pillar that you set for them. Now you're like, I can't deal with you because you messing up our business, when they might in general be giving you 100%, but you knew who they were before you went in business with them. Same thing with the prenup. You knew the person you were married was probably broke and didn't have a pot to piss in, but you decided to marry them.
No, just kidding.
I'm just saying, you knew they didn't have a pot to piss in, but you decided to marry them. So when it does go sour, you like, forget it.
That's just like me and Enrique. Enrique and I were.
We still are.
We were what? We was in the cast together. Then we became friends, close friends, and then we
business partners.
And then now we're in business together. And in the beginning, we had an open conversation, and I told him, at choosing the cast, Enrique was the last person that I chose. But I know the determination that he has, and I know if he don't get it, he gonna work until he do get it. Because I know him personally. And when we have had, some gray area between him and I, he simply called me, this ain't Enrique Fann and this ain't Q in the streets. This is Q and this is
Devon. But that's because you had two mature-minded adults in the situation.
But I don't have no friends that's not mature that I can't do business with. So when people say you can't do business with friends,
that's a general statement. When they said it's not, y'all know my philosophy. If it does not apply, don't reply. So if it's something that does not apply to your life, you don't have to reply to that situation.
Exactly. But I don't know. I'm not trying to call you a fibber, a forfer, a liar, or any of those.
Let me sit up in my chair.
Only thing I'm saying is like you really trying. You at the statement you just made. It's like you're trying to portray a hallmark image that you and your friends all get along copacetically.
No, there's gonna be some. But listen, he said there's some gray areas. There are.
I'm just saying, but he was like, all of my friends are mature. All of my friends, I can go into business with, but I'm just saying.
I really do. Honestly, Enrique know, like I have a lot of associates and a lot of people know Q and boom, boom, boom. But ex Enrique, probably 3 to 4 people that I be like, that's my friend, that's my best friend. Other outside of that,
but then I retracted because I was just like, I know with
I know a lot of I know a lot of those.
It's like I know in every relationship you have people who rub you the wrong way, who you're like, oh, you got a bomb idea, let's do whatever, and you see that their workmanship is not there. So I'm just like, I'll call a spade, but getting back to the question, what prenup or no prenup, as I stated before, and I'm standing to it, don't go into a situation looking for it to break.
Yeah. That's why I'm single now, because I put the business first.
That's exactly. But you can't, because
it's just like going to a
job. No, let him put it first, because that means that he's gonna die alone in life.
Right.
But because you thinking with the wrong mindset. No, I'm not gonna say be blind and be stupid and let your heart just lead you and don't use your mind. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that you got to open up to something. It's gonna give and take in there somewhere.
See, I think for me, I know one main reason that I am single. I'd be like, so what do you? One of the first questions before I even know what your name is. What do you do?
What's your social handle?
What? Boy, let me tell you something. I will get on that Instagram or that Facebook. Let me see who commenting on these pictures. Let me see who like it. Why? Because birds of a feather flock together. And I hold on, I didn't interrupt you, so you don't interrupt me. So I be daggone. I have worked my behind off, and I still have so much to accomplish. But no. You will never bring. What's that credit score? Because I know where I'm going and I know what God has for me. So hold on, no. Let me finish. So I want to choose a partner or choose someone that is already living what I want or living where I. So that's how I choose.
Oh, so basically you become the baggage.
No, I'm never that.
No. That's just a reference word. I'm saying it because you're coming.
Let's choose another word.
No, you're coming in. Okay, well you're the lesser. Because what you're doing is you're coming in and you're wanting them to have that net. You want them to have that network that you're seeking to obtain. Right. So now they're going to be granting you with the prenup.
And that's always why I've dated older people, because I want you to teach me. No, you never grant me with anything because prenups can go both ways. Right? Yeah. So if you ever serve me, baby, I'm gonna serve you back, and I don't care if I got $2 in the bank. What them $2 I want here with, and them same $2 I want with. Nah, I'm just kidding. But anywho, like I was saying, that is one reason why I'm single, because I always put business first. Even in high school, I was like that. I'm like, I can't come see you because I got football practice. I gotta go to band practice. I got choir rehearsal. I gotta shake myself for the Black History program. I gotta make sure. No, I can't talk on the phone because I need to save my voice because I gotta sing this weekend for like I've always been that way.
That's why you're single. No, it is because you haven't given yourself time for love, and it's sad because you want it, but you don't give yourself time for it. That's an oxymoron. But I just feel that going into a situation for me, I wouldn't want to present anyone with a prenup, nor would I want anyone to present me with one because whatever.
Would you break up with them if someone gave you if something like here?
Well, again, that's like I said. Until you're in that situation, you can't say what you will and won't do. It depends on how deep you are in love with that person or how much you want to be with that person. Because right now, I can say, "Oh, somebody gave it to me, I'll leave them." But then I give it to somebody who we've been together for 10 years, and then they say, "Oh, well, let's get married in the 11th year." It's just a scenario.
That's the wrong thing, right?
Just
It's 10 years, you know, and no marriage.
Well, y'all already know this subject can keep going and going and going and going.
Yeah, no.
We have a lot to say. But make sure you stay tuned in. We got some hot guests coming into the building. It's WTNT's Q in the Streets.
What? So check this out. Y'all can continue. Y'all can continue to comment at the bottom of this about prenups, and then you can go to our website and leave comments on there. Also, WTNTradio.com, or you can tune in to www.WTNTradio right now. So, thank y'all for tuning in. Though we're gonna bring in our first guest, my homie. So y'all make sure that y'all are tuned in. You can mix anything. Okay. I can't read those because I gotta go. Thank y'all.